Ladies and gentlemen, Direct Sale Nation presents Chantel Schultz. Get the latest information on direct sale companies, products, business building strategies, and opportunities. We support the guys and gals next door because we are the guys and gals next door. Join us at DirectSaleNation.com to find and list a business and sign up for our newsletter. And now your host, Chantel Schultz.
All right, well, we are here with Misti Cousineau, and she is talking to us about Aloette Cosmetics. Can you go ahead and take a second and reintroduce yourself and remind us what all types of products your company offers?
Sure. Thanks so much again for having me. So Alouette's been around 35 years, and we are a direct sale company that specializes in skincare, makeup, and body care. And we actually have what sets us apart is it's all the reason why it's called Alouette is everything has aloe vera in it, right? So aloe vera is one of the base of our products, and it's certified organic aloe. It's called Allerganic, and it's one of a kind aloe. And again, it's in the base, so that's really what sets us apart. The products in the store are water based or mineral oil based, so you'll see instant results using our products.
Great. So what is your why or your reason for succeeding or wanting to succeed in direct sales?
Well, I think direct sales is such a great opportunity for women, not only because, it provides you to get paid what you're worth, not what a typical job is worth, but also you make your own hours. It's a flexible schedule. You get to control how little or how much you want to work, as well as how much you want to make and how much time you want to put into it, right? So it really depends on you. Of course, there's different, pay structures depending on which direct sale company you're in. But I can speak for Aloette, myself being in Aloette for 9.5 years, that it's one of the best lucrative businesses opportunities out there for direct sales. We actually pay the highest in direct sales in the whole entire industry. Aloette pays the highest, and it's a no-brainer to get started because there's really no risk in getting started. Like with other companies, like I said, there's startup costs and other things. With Aloette, there's none of that. So it's literally the type of thing you can give it a try and see if you like it. You don't need any experience, and we teach you each step of the way. So it is really a great opportunity for women to even just to get more information and look into.
Well, can you tell us more about the business opportunity that your company offers and how people can get involved or find out more?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, if you're not familiar with direct sales, I'll give you a little background of maybe some of the things why people love direct sales in general, or at least, how Aloette fits into the top 10 reasons people usually join a direct sale company. The first one, of course, usually people are starting because they want some extra money, right? So there's always something that comes up, or you want to make that extra income. Maybe you want to retire early, or maybe you want to save up for a trip, or, pay off your wedding or school bills, or put maybe you're older and you have a kid and going into college. So there's really, the number one thing usually I think people start is to make that extra income, which is great. The thing with Aloette is that it's easy to sell products. So, we give you step by step, but it's skincare. Everyone has skin and usually women love makeup. So, and we also have body care. So we really do have something for everyone. You get the products at a discount as well. So a lot of people join direct sales if they love the product already because they're ordering it anyways. You might as well be able to get it on sale at discount, right? So that's another great thing about being an Aloette is that you get the products on sale. And you work around your life, right? So it's your flexible schedule. So this obviously goes for the whole direct sale industry, is that you get to pick which hours you want to work. Mostly with Aloette and with most direct sale companies, you're working evenings and weekends. But again, you get to pick those evenings and weekends and how often you want to work. You get to be your own boss. So sometimes that's the bad news, but it's the good news too, because again, you're getting paid what you're worth and you can determine, how much motivation and things that you want to put into your business as well too. Aloette has the best rewards system set up. We literally get spoiled. We have every single year different trips that you can earn as incentives. We have jewelry that we get to earn for free. You get free products. You get lots and tons of recognition. You really get to feel special. We have our conferences once a year. You go literally on stage. You get a little sash. You get queen. You get a tiara. So they really make a point of making you feel really, really special. So there's lots of different incentives with Aloette. Even this month in January, they're doing an Aloette sweepstakes, so you can earn Tiffany jewelry and a mini iPad and some other jewelry, coffee makers. We do Coach Purse contests. I mean, we do something. There's something that somebody would motivate to go towards, some sort of gift or recognition for sure. Meeting new people. I mean, I've met some of my best friends. I know my maid of honor now. I didn't know her until I got started at Aloette, but you meet so many like-minded people. And with Aloette, we are one big family, and we are very encouraging and motivating and empowering each other. And it's really nice to feel part of that as well too. I know that's not the culture in all direct sale companies, but with Aloette, it's definitely our culture. Everyone, is very supportive of each other, and we're one big team. And it's nice to belong to like something like that, especially because it is a business and a corporation, but I don't feel like it is. It's definitely I feel like Aloette is definitely my family. You get to get recognized again because we do tons of recognition, so you get that, and you make a difference helping other women succeed. And we help you succeed as well. So those are the top things why people would want to get started with Aloette. I actually am a very visual person. You can tell me something, but I don't believe you unless I see it. So I know a lot of people are like me. So I actually have a little scrapbook here of some of the things that I share at my Aloette parties. So this is just something that I'll just kind of hold up and you can see as well. If it locks. So these are just some of the things. That's the first page here. These are some of the girls getting their queens and sashes. Winning coach purses and that kind of thing. You can see at our monthly meetings. Trying to see coach purse contest that we have on. The pay is amazing. We basically hire $25 an hour to start. So it is commission-based, of course, which you start off at 25% commission. Then you can go to 30%, 35%. And if you're a manager, you can actually get up to 51%, which is the highest in the industry, which is amazing. So some of my bonus checks range from, $2,000 to $7,000 a month personally, and there's other girls in the company that are, taking home, $200,000 plus a year working out a lot very part-time. So it is the type of business that you can definitely, have a career in it, but working very part-time, or you could do it very part-time and just make part-time money if that's what you want. It's totally up to you. With Aloette, too, there's no packaging or delivering, which is nice. As a lot of other direct sale companies, you have to package and deliver your own product. So it would either go to you and you have to package and then go deliver it to your customers, or it would just get sent to your hostess, and the poor hostess has to figure out what order her friends ordered, and there's all these boxes everywhere and all weird codes and names that the hostess has no idea. So Aloette does all that for you, which is nice. So there's no packaging or delivering. We actually invest in our consultants as well. So when you get started with Aloette, we give you a starter kit that you get to earn for free as well, which is nice. So there's no risk in starting, and we give you everything you need. There's lots of online training. There's one-on-one training. There's your personal manager with you, as well as your franchise owner that can help you. But there's lots of different training to help you get started as well. Sorry. And then some of the other things, like I said, was the trips. So we've earned just some of the things that we have this one on right now, which is Hawaii, the most expensive trip Alouette's ever actually put on. So that's for a Hawaii 7-day cruise, and you can earn a trip for one or a trip for two. So Aloette pays for, the cruise, the flights, you're just responsible for your own booze, basically, if you want to drink, but everything else is pretty much included. I've been on a Disney World and Disney Dreams cruise ship, which my fiance proposed in front of 3,000 people. So that's that. We've gone to Alaska was my first trip that I earned, which I would never pay to go summer cold, but it was really pretty. So I went to Alaska, and I've been on 2 Mediterranean cruises. I actually just got back a few months ago from this one, which was it went to Santorini, Greece, Corfu, Dubrovnik, Croatia. So I went to 4 different Greek islands and Venice, Italy. I mean, it was a trip of a lifetime. And I got to take my fiance with me to that one as well. And a few years ago, I took my mom. It was her 50th birthday, and we took her on one of the last Aloette Mediterranean trips, which was Rome, Italy, Spain. So I mean, it's just crazy. They give away all these trips that you get to earn on top of amazing discounted products and a million other prizes. So you just really feel special, and it's just an amazing opportunity.
It sounds that way. So is this opportunity available to people who live outside of the United States and inside
For
of the
sure,
United
yeah.
States?
Yep. Yep, it's available U.S. and Canada, of course. So if you're from Canada, definitely, contact me if you're within Ontario. If you're outside of Ontario, you're definitely, still able to do Aloette. I can just transfer you to a franchise that's closest to you. So whether you're in, Nova Scotia, the East Coast, or the West Coast. But if you're in Ontario, you could probably start within my franchise. But we also have all over the U.S. So, there's Mississippi, there's North Carolina, Texas, lots of different ones throughout the U.S. So just go to Aloette.com, or if you want to directly message me, I can definitely hook you up with the franchise that's closest to you as well to check out their franchise opportunity individually.
Great. So what has been your biggest hurdle in growing your business, and how have you overcome it?
Well, you have to really, take advantage of whatever direct sale company you're with. You have to take advantage of their sales program that for their training, right? Because if you're not taking advantage of their training, it's there for you for a reason to help you with it. So I know with Aloette, if it's a system, and if you don't follow it, then it's not going to work. So when I first got started, of course, when I was, 16, 17, I wasn't following it, and I ran out of bookings right away. So I didn't have any business up. But once I got to a conference and I learned what I was doing wrong, and the number one thing is your attitude. 85% of your success is your attitude, but also it's making decision that you are going to make this your business and be successful in it and get whatever your goal is that you're going for. And then once you have the tools, it's either you know what to do and you're not doing it, or you don't know what you're doing and you need to find out, right? So, there's no other excuses. So, just once I found out that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do and got back on the track, I was fine. So, there's always up seasons and down seasons, but in your head, I got through it before, I'll get through it again, and you just kind of keep going. And you have, again, that support system from people around you, then it's really easy to get back up again when you fall, right?
Great. So can you tell us about a time that you stepped out of your comfort zone to grow your business, and how did that turn out?
Oh, well, I've done that lots of times. I'm definitely, now I'm definitely comfortable in front of the camera and speaking in front of people. But when I first started, I talked so fast that people could not even understand what I was saying. My own mom was at my first show, and she was at the very back of the room, and she kept saying, making these faces at me slow down, because she made me write slow down on my little cue cards, because after every cue card I would just talk so fast that nobody could understand a word I was saying. So once you get more comfortable, nobody thinks that they're the best at sales, or that they go into college or university or getting grown up and thinking I'm going to be in direct sales. You just don't think of that, right? But those skills you learn as you go, right? It's same with confidence. It doesn't just fly into your window one night and all of a sudden you're confident the next day and everything comes in place. Confidence comes from doing, and going out of your comfort zone a few times definitely helps build those confidence. Of course, it started off with doing the presentations, and then it started off going into trade shows. That was something out of my comfort zone, talking to strangers and kind of knowing what to say, right away on impulse. But I've been interviewed for, local news TV. I've been on TV shows. So those are all, nerve-wracking things, but they made me grow, and they made me become, a better person, but also help other people know about direct sales in general, or Aloette in general. So it's really rewarding for me to be able to do that.
So what would you say has been the craziest or most exciting thing that you've gotten to do to grow your business?
Well, probably the interview with the local news station here, because I've never experienced anything like that before, which was kind of cool. I got contacted because I have been in direct sales for so long that they wanted somebody that was experienced in the business, that wouldn't just talk, of course, about my own company, Aloette, but about direct sales in general. So they came to my hostess's house and they interviewed guests at the show, and they interviewed me for about 20 minutes and sat there the whole time with these huge cameras and big microphones throughout the whole show. So that was very nerve-wracking, and it was really awkward to do a live presentation knowing that I was getting filmed. But when it aired, it was 2 minutes long. Of course, it was on the news, but they did capture a lot, and I thought a lot of people learned about Aloette that way, and direct sales. So it was kind of cool, that definitely helped, helped it give more exposure. But of course, those things don't, of course, grow the business. You don't need to rush out to your local news station tomorrow and tell them, you need to be interviewed. Growing your business is all about consistency. You have to have at least, 6 shows a month. So if you're willing to do 1 to 2 shows a week, and just keep at it and be consistent, that's really what's going to grow the business, and following up with your customers and obviously being in contact with them. But, and then growing your team. So we call it sharing the opportunity or recruiting. But obviously if you have a great opportunity, you want to share it with others. And that's one of the best things that I do with Aloette is I share it with everyone I can think of, and I think everyone can do something like that, Aloette, and everyone use that and get your product or company as well. That's really going to come out, and that's really what helps grow your business as well.
Oh, great. So while we're talking about growing your business, what's been the most effective strategy you've used to build your business that works time in and time out?
Having contacts up on my calendar, my booking calendar, as well as trade shows. For you can choose.
Oh, hold on. You're like cutting out really bad. Can you hear me okay?
Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you fine.
Okay. I think you're better now.
Can you hear me?
Do you just want to go ahead and start back over with answering that question?
Sure.
Okay, sorry about that. I just didn't want, I know you're going to have good stuff to say, and I didn't want to have to cut it all the way out. Are you ready?
No problem. Yeah. Okay, so the main thing, of course, with growing your business is keeping consistent and doing your Aloette parties. But with me, also those extra things, being in obviously direct sales and with cosmetics, you could do U+2s, we call them. So growing your business by offering free facial and makeovers to either customers that you know or people that don't know, family or friends, as well as doing trade shows and getting into new groups of areas that way. Really, connecting with your hostesses, building a relationship with them that'll cancel parties. Obviously, once in a while, it's because of bad weather or snowstorms or flu or sickness or an emergency. But generally, when you have a good connection with your hostess, they generally want you to come over and, have a fun girls' night. I really just work on, trying to develop a relationship with my hostesses and because that's the bread and the butter of all of your business. Or your sure this is with them and helping them plan a good party.
Good. So what would you say are the greatest benefits to being a part of your company and the direct sale community in general?
Well, there's just so many things. Like I said, all the rewards, the recognition, the skills. I think besides obviously winning all the free trips and all the free things that they give you, it's really the skills that you learn being in direct sales. And of course that Aloette has taught me. So, self-confidence, independence, marketing skills, sales skills, managerial skills, talking in front of the public, those sort of things you can't just pick up in one job normally. With Aloette, you can. So it's great. Even if you did this for very part-time, you can build your resume. And Aloette doesn't have to be, your career. It could definitely be a stepping stone to get you to that next step of where you want to be. And just give you those, those extra skills you need and support system and confidence to help with that. And especially in the direct sale industry as well, too. It's nice that there really is something for everyone. So you can definitely research and see what products would be best for you and what companies there are out there to, that you would relate to or that you really feel like kind of fit you. But Aloette, you don't have to be a certain age. You don't have to be, girly. You don't have to. I have girls on my team that don't wear stitches makeup. I have other ones that, like all different age groups. Like everyone, there's every type of women in Aloette. So it definitely, I know I look early and I'm, into the makeup and things, but you don't have to be like that at all, to get into cosmetics. So we teach you each step of the way, step by step, which is nice. So I would definitely encourage you to find a local consultant and to talk to them about it as well.
So what would you say to someone who's considering joining a direct sale company but hasn't taken the plunge yet?
Well, I would ask them what's holding them back because, usually you regret the things in life that you don't do rather than the things you do. So if it's something you've been thinking about, just go and do it. What's holding you back? If it's going to, if it's going to get you that one step further on paying off your bills or, maybe stepping out of that comfort zone, that's what you need to do. And just researching, but you don't need to spend hours or days looking at a million different direct sale companies. Just go with somebody that you know already or that you've been in contact with or, find a product that you've maybe used already because it'll be easier for you as well too because you've been already in contact with it and know a little bit about it. But direct sales is really, it can be for anybody.
Good deal. So what is your favorite business book?
Well, I haven't read a lot of business books lately. I used to read them a lot when I first got started, but some of my favorite ones are, of course, Dale Carnegie is amazing. Tony Robbins I have him on tape that I've been listening to as well. But The Simple Truths, they have tons of, easy to read. They have DVDs with pictures and stories that are very, very motivating and lots of different, business aspects, how to grow your team or how to get through, obstacles and how to be a leader. Simple Truths is probably my favorite, series that you could use, and it has goal settings and that. And obviously The Secret is a really good one too, which you can watch the movie too. But those are ones that I have been introduced with and that I go back to. But Zig Ziglar, any of his quotes and books have been amazing as well too.
And what's your favorite book just for fun?
I just started reading, I finished it, Teresa Caputo. There's More to Life Than This. I love her. So she's more definitely, obviously, business than business. She's more the spiritual side of things. But I just find her absolutely fascinating, and I enjoy watching her show as well. So I just finished reading those. I like those types of books.
Awesome. Yeah, I watch her show too. I didn't know she came out with a book. I'll have to check that one out. Okay. Well,
it's really neat.
Is there anything else that you'd like to say about your business or the business opportunity or anything else business related?
I would just say, again, I would encourage you to look a little bit more into it and see if it is something that would fit your schedule. Of course, every direct sale has requirements, especially with Aloette. We want to make sure that when you start off, that you're starting off successfully. So we don't just, give you a kit and say, good luck, let us know how you do. You get a personal manager, which coaches you each step of the way, and lots of different online training. And a lot of other direct sale companies, they really don't give you a full, thorough, step-by-step system. It is very much, here's your kit and good luck with it. So that's really what sets Aloette apart. And I would definitely encourage you to find out a little bit more about it before you completely, say no or that you're not interested, because you never know. And it could do so much for you. It really can change your life. It's changed my life, and it's changed many people's around me. So it's a really cool opportunity.
Great. So I guess go ahead and just remind people how they can get in touch with you through Facebook or email or however works best for you.
For sure. Well, my email is misty@kwaloette.com. So it's Misty, MISTI. My website is www.aloette.com, ALOETTE.com / my first and last name, which is Misti Cousineau, MISTICOUSINEAU. Or you can find me on Facebook, which is my page, Aloette Cosmetics by Misty. And I believe if you Google search, it should come up as well too.
Excellent. Well, I'd like to say thank you again for spending the last 2 days with us and sharing such wonderful information with us. And I wish you good luck on your business.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks for listening, and we look forward to meeting you at DirectSaleNation.com, where we support the guys and gals next door. Be sure to tune in next time for more great information from Direct Sale Nation and Chantel Schultz. Please be aware that these interviews are conducted with independent representatives and are not official spokespersons for their respective companies. For more information about a specific company, please visit their website.